Hey everybody, Mike B here. Welcome back to another funny little video. It's actually going to be kind of informative for some of you. Today we're going to be talking about survival food. Now this is the thing that people swear by and it's shoved down everyone's throat as the best survival food ever, blah, blah, blah. Besides freeze-dried goodness. The Department of Defense puts their stamp on it, so it must be good, right? Pork sausage patty, maple flavor. God, that sounds appetizing. Warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved. Well, as cool as MREs may be, and yeah, they do serve their purpose and they're not terrible, they're very expensive and a couple other factors. So I found a better survival food for a short-term solution, and that is, bam, Chef Boyardee. Really any variant. I just prefer spaghetti and meatballs. It's my favorite, been my favorite since I was a kid. It's insane. I don't know why people don't understand this and realize this. It's everywhere. Like it's at every Walmart, every single local grocery store, even gas stations have this. Now, there's a few reasons I really like this. The first one, I'll kind of just get into checking out the label, what you actually get. So in this, you get 2 servings, 260 calories apiece, so 520 calories per can. And the nutritional values over here, you've got a lot of salt, which is good for if you're trying to stay hydrated. Not very good for a sedentary lifestyle, but that's a different scenario. You got carbs, protein. That's a big thing. So you got 18 grams of protein, which is not a lot, but it's also quite a bit more than you'd have just kind of foraging for berries and stuff. Little directions there and a little bit of history. This is a fairly recent thing, the past 10 years or so, when they got the pop ring top on it. It's very convenient, super awesome, which takes us totally into the next level of survival food. You can get these in my shop, the Bundeswehr German eating utensils, stainless, shameless little plug. All right, and when you're out surviving, you can eat with those utensils. And now we're going to get into the actual reasons why I think that this is the best survival food. So I'd say one of the first reasons is the cost versus nutritional value. I mean, we're talking $1 for 520 calories. All right, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good efficiency. MRE costs about $8 for about 1,200, so do the math. Long-term storage. Most canned goods are still fine well after the best buy date on the can. That's very true. So that equates out to be about the same shelf life as an MRE, which is one of the biggest arguments MRE supporters use. The taste. This is probably the biggest one for people like me that really don't like MREs. It tastes a lot better than a lot of MREs and other canned goods. That's one of the biggest reasons that I choose this as a survival food. Tastes amazing. You still think you're getting a lot of, or somewhat real food if you're in a situation where food's not readily available. So yeah, this is why I think that this is actually one of the most viable survival foods out there, and just people don't seem to pay attention to it for whatever reason, or maybe they do. Maybe it's because of the weight and the fact that it's a can, but if you're talking like a bug out situation, which I'm not doing, or if you want to stock your entire basement full of these and wait for the zombie apocalypse, it's a really efficient food. It even gives the McDouble a run for its money. You know, it's only beat out because A, it has more calories, and B, it keeps longer, even though McDouble will keep for a long time. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. I know a bunch of you are going to disagree with me. This is my personal preference, but it might help some of you out. If nothing else, you got Chef Boyardee, which is delicious and better than SpaghettiOs. Ooh, them's fighting words. Anyway, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, like I told you to at the beginning with the subliminal messaging, not really subliminal, go ahead and hit that thumbs up on this video and give the channel a subscribe. More cool videos like this. This is kind of a different thing than I usually do. Also, check out the link in the description where, you can find the link to the Bundeswehr utensils in my shop and my Patreon, which helps me go out and do ballistic tests and other cool shooting videos. Obviously, this video wasn't really expensive to make, and I'm going to go devour this can afterwards. But yeah, if you consider becoming a supporter on Patreon for about $1 a month, that's all it is. I'd really appreciate that. And you get access to stuff I don't post on YouTube. It's more personal, interactive, and fun, and we do giveaways and stuff on there. It's a lot of incentive to go become a supporter on Patreon. All right, done plugging that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next video.